So, hi, you're going to write a personal narrative text, and I have a model here for you. So, first of all, take a look at this piece of paper. Here you write your topic, and then you set the scene and provide information that the reader will need to understand your story. So, who is in the story with you? When and where does it take place? You know, this is what about your wedding trip, so you know who you will be with and where you are. And then you need to write down emotions, feelings and reactions that you want to share with your reader. Okay. And also add sensory details. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? What do you smell? And what do you taste? What is it like to make the reader create pictures in their heads and to lift your text and make them interesting to read? Okay? When you have done that, you move on to the hook. And that is the first sentence you use to catch your reader's attention. Okay? Catch your reader's attention with one sentence. And then you start with your beginning and you move on with the detail, another detail, and a third detail about what you did. If you have more to write, feel free to do so, but remember to keep your text in a chronological order. And you also need to vary your language. I will show you later on in this film what words you can use. So, and at the end you have the conclusion. This is where you summarize your text and where you write about what you thought about the trip. What was good about it? What did you like about it? What did you dislike about it? And so on. Right? So follow this structure and it will help you to get the text in a correct order. And I will now show you what. As you can see, I have listed a few words here so that you can vary your text. Otherwise, it's very easy that you use the same words all the time, like then we went to, then we went to, then we did. So I have given you some examples here to help you. Like first of all, later, the same day, the next day, in the morning, and so on. Those are words that you can use to vary your language. And you will also need synonyms, like I said, and not just use the same words. What words can you use for went? Like I wrote here, after lunch we strolled in the park, or in the evening we biked to. Perhaps you took a cab or whatever you did. So remember to vary your language and also make sure that your text is in a chronological order so that you don't jump between what you have done, and that is important as well. So you also need to think of what you would like to tell your readers when it comes to words. So if you read these sentences, you will understand that it is about the same thing, but it gives the reader another picture in the head about what is happening. Like I rushed into the restaurant, I jumped into the restaurant, I slowly walked into the restaurant, or I crawled into the restaurant. They all mean that you're going into the restaurant, but you do it in different ways. So try to vary your verbs and also try to use different words to give the reader the picture in the head. I think you understand what I mean. Otherwise you have to come and ask me, right? Thank you very much for listening.